Greetings, everyone. My name is Etterville. Greetings, everyone. My name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Callie's Trials. During the last part, I completed Chapter 3. So now in this part, I'll continue by completing Chapter 4. Off screen, I grinded up a lot of money, so now I have over 104,000 gold. And I also leveled up my shotgun almost to level 10, my assault rifle up to level 9, my rocket launcher almost up to level 7, same with the bow, and my boomerangs are almost at level 10. I decided not to go all the way because I wanted to show the transition. Before I go back into the cave system, I want to buy some upgrades. Also off screen, I bought the X5 multiplier as I promised, and I also upgraded my sword to level 2. I'm going to first buy the shortcut to the 4th chapter, or Zone 4 as it's called. I'll buy a lamp just to be safe. And there's a lot of other interesting items here. I'm probably going to buy reduce enemy HP to just make this process faster. I will be able to buy the energy. I will promise that I will buy the energy wave before I get to the final part. I want to see how that does. And leveling up will almost only give us 1 extra heart, so I might as well not do that. Really, more coins are going to be much more useful, and XP right now is not really worth it. And I'm already good at dodging, so I won't take the chance to dodge. So I'm just going to save up the rest of my gold for other upgrades to come. I will buy most of these upgrades though off screen, like the chance to dodge as well as the reduced enemy HP as I go along. And as you can see here, here's the shortcut to Chapter 4. Let's take it. Chapter 4, a familiar foe. And down there is the toughest normal enemy in the game. Here we have another type of block, which we can't destroy using the rocket launcher. I suppose we need a flamethrower for this, seeing they're ice blocks. Let's level up our weapons now. Those enemies down below are called ballers. They fire fireballs at your general vicinity, and are quite accurate. Think of them as the tougher versions of the skeletons. Now my bow is leveled up to level 7, getting its 2nd evolution. It's increased damage, and now we can do 2 arrows and a slight spread. So now we can actually fire a little bit more downwards. So that's nice. Now let's use the boomerang and see how it upgrades. Okay, here's the boomerang to level 10. I got stuck in the level geometry over there. Damage increased, faster rotation, and now 7 boomerangs at once. Wonderful, so that's going to be the max level, and I'm going to extensively be using it here. I mean, now it does 1 damage in total, and it completely rips through those ballers, like no one's business. Oh, of course, there's also the fact that, well, I decreased their maximum enemy health in the first place. And something I didn't really mention in the previous part, finally the bosses are starting to get challenging, with the queen bee and whatnot. Before they were quite easy to deal with, especially as they couldn't fire projectiles, but now with enemies firing, or bosses firing a lot of projectiles, it's going to be somewhat of a problem. But as I said, I really wish there was more palette swap enemies. I mean, sure we have the red slimes, but I think the red slime should have appeared earlier. Not to mention we should have had more stronger versions of the knife bandits, like the sword bandits. But I appreciate that we have the hulking bandits now. Oh yeah, better... Oh good, we get the next weapon, the Icegun. Kinda fast if you ask me. I guess this will freeze foes, I suppose. Yep, it'll freeze foes in place, so I can now basically just stun them. I can stun lock almost any enemy now. Let me just upgrade my next weapon, the shotgun. There we go, my shotgun has finally reached its final evolution. Sorry for the redundancy over there. As usual, more damage, more bullets, and spread is decreased. Unfortunately, I won't really be using it because I have the boomerang and blade gun. Let's use the rocket launcher and level that up to its 2nd evolution. Damage increased, huge rockets, and massive explosions. I don't see the change just yet. Whoa, okay, now I can see it. Still, it doesn't do an area of effect. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, I wish the explosions had a more practical effect rather than just being there for show. I should be leveling up my Icegun to level 4, as I think that'll be useful against one of the boss fights. This usually has been a trend, as one of the weapons in a chapter is especially useful against the boss, like the boomerangs being useful against the queen bee in the previous part, although it would have been better if I was more skilled at dodging things. Oh, and this is really useful against spiders and any other foes who jump a lot. So I'm definitely going to at least level it up to level 4 or 6, depending on how fast it goes. And just like any other semi-automatic weapon, I can rapid fire it. It doesn't really deal that much damage, though. So I think it's better used if you can if you use it in combination with another weapon. It's not the weapon I wanted. Where are you? Sadly, the assault rifle, due to being automatic, is the hardest to level up. I mean slowest, but... Oh. How much damage do these... I want to see something. Oh, I'll see the next one. I wanted to see how much damage the rockets actually do. As for a split second there, I think I saw the rockets deal 2 hearts of damage. But oh goodness, especially when it can freeze almost any enemy. Hopefully bosses are immune to this, otherwise the Icegun's gonna get quite broken as well. Not good for speedruns like the blade gun boomerang are, but hey, it'll be nice. More accuracy, although I don't really see the need for more accuracy. But that's always nice. And also because the X5 and X2 multipliers, now all the gold I get will get an X10 multiplier, which is pretty amazing. Oh, okay, we need the Flamethrower still. The Icegun is ineffective against the ice blocks. And those fireballs from the Balor aren't doing anything either, ironically. Oh boy, 2 Balors. This is gonna be interesting. Of course, with the ice launcher, it's not too much of a problem. Icegun, I mean. I'm just gonna face tank all the damage so I can rapid fire. Oh. But as I said, this is really especially useful against flying enemies because I can hold them in place. Although I don't want to do it over these pits so I don't fall into the abyss or something. But the ability to hold enemies in place really makes up for this weapon's deficiency in terms of damage. It still does a decent amount of damage though. Oh yeah, instant death spikes. I expected as much. Okay, fire rocket at me. Oh yes, okay, the rockets and their explosion will deal 2 points of damage. So these are definitely more dangerous than your typical enemies. Oh, we get our next weapon pretty fast apparently. Oh, and the skeletons are actually immune to the Icegun. Interesting. We get the spike gun. What does this do? It fires spears or spikes? Yeah, how's it different? Oh, here's a unique mechanic from compared to the other weapons. The other weapons are basically just pure damage dealing or status effect with the Icegun. Sure, some of them are powerful like the boomerang and whatnot, but this one, wow, it can temporarily create platforms. That's actually quite an amazing ability. So this is going to be one of my utility weapons then. And it deals a very decent amount of damage as well. Oh, so I suppose this is how you access those platforms I couldn't access with the triple jump. So this is really going to increase my movement options quite a bit. I'm going to level this up to level 4 to see what new abilities it brings. Yeah, the Icegun is going to be used against this one. Oh, and these turrets turn, of course. Thankfully though, as long as I keep it frozen, the turret cannot fire back at me. Wonderful. Same with these hulking bandits. Oh. Rapid firing for profit and for fun and profit. I will stop level grinding this weapon and switch to another one once I reach level 7, of course. It's interesting though that even though the balors are frozen in place, they're only one of the few enemy types who can still fire at me while they're still frozen. Okay, here's a nice tutorial segment to force you to use this. Of course, we need to jump back a little bit so we can actually jump on these, so it doesn't get embedded right in the wall. Oh boy, I'm taking quite a beating. Thank goodness I actually bought the extra I bought the lamp. And firing this weapon semi-automatically or just holding down the button really makes it slower and not really powerful. To be fair, being able to tap fire almost all of the semi-automatic weapons really almost doubles their capabilities. Oh, and we can also fire through the walls if the guns are long enough. Same with the boomerangs, although I don't think it was intended for this one. It's more like taking advantage of the physics. Oh, I can't stand here. Okay. Strange. I'm not going to be really using it as much here, I'm just showing off the upgrades and whatnot. But in the future, when I need to traverse platforms, I'll go through here. The boomerang as well as the blade gun is going to be my weapons of choice. I really wish I had 1, 2, through 8 hotkeys for selecting the weapons though, or cycling through them, because once I get 12 it's going to take a while to switch to everything, or sift through everything. Almost there to level 7. Oh, okay, so I suppose this was the shortcut path. Of course, I really want to deal with these zombies in order to get the experience I need. Good, the second evolution of the Icegun. Let's see what it does. Increased damage, more accuracy. Oh, that's it. Okay, I was expecting something more. I'll just level that up off screen then. Let me at least get the first evolution of this spike gun. Does the double XP actually also apply to the weapons? Or does it just apply to Callie's overall level experience? And here's the spike gun at level 4, increased damage. That's about it. To be fair, the main gimmick of this weapon is its utility rather than its power. But I will level this up to level 7 probably off screen to see how it works. Well, I will level this up to level 5 though, at least to see, just to see one more and do some progression. Also, Callie leveled up to overall character level 16. And zombies are pretty good for grinding as they have a lot of health and it seems like gaining experience is based off of uses rather than anything else. Oh boy. Piercing, save me. Thank you. But yeah, off screen I'll just level up the Icegun as well as the spear gun more in order to... I mean spike gun, sorry. It just looks so much like spears to me. I'll level those up off screen and then show off the next evolution that way. Okay, I still need to get the... what is it? Flamethrower in order to open these. Alright, shifting back to my ultimate weapons, I'll just level up the rest off screen. I think they're powerful enough anyway for the boss fight, and really for the bosses I think I'm just going to use the boomerang. Or the spike gun. Especially with how strong the boomerang is, doing 1 damage per hit. And it hits multiple times per revolution anyway. So it'll pretty much destroy almost every creature in this room. Oh, something's up there. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, here's the alternate route for treasure, I think. Or I guess. See, I mean, I've shown it before, but basically these boomerangs tear through everything now. Well, I guess this is the shortcut route, and I just went through it the opposite way. Ah, well, with the spike gun, I wonder if I can access other secret areas that are off-screen, and this was stupid of me. Well, I still have the lantern just in case. But I really need to reach a treasure chest in order to regain all my health. Oh, I really wish I had a flamethrower for this. But I suppose that once you get to a high enough level, the only risk you have for dying is actually falling into a pit. Thank you. Oh. Let me wait for him to disappear and then I'll throw the boomerangs. Okay, good. I won't die in one hit now. There we go. I have some heart regeneration there. Yeah, and actually buying the heart regeneration will make Callie quite almost unstoppable. But it does cost a lot, and I'd rather have the damage upgrade garnered by the energy wave. Collected a new achievement of defeating 25 bees. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was bad. At least I can save my multi-jump so I don't fall into a pit. Oh. Oh, thank goodness I bought the triple jump. Otherwise I would have fallen into the water at this point. Oh, Valor. I keep forgetting how accurate the Balors are. They're exactly as accurate as the skeletons, but they fire a little bit faster. Too bad that the boomerangs travel slower than the spiders do. Whoa. Hello, Smokey. Let me kill off the Smokey so I don't get hurt by it again. Would like a lot more hearts, but I don't have any chests nearby doors, so I don't have the capability of that. But as I keep saying, I really wish I had the ability to cycle weapons left or back. So I can actually use a spike gun and then default back to the boomerang. Ow, that was my fault. I'm not used to just swinging the sword often, but I really should be. Oh boy, close corridors. There's going to be a Smokey here somewhere. Smokey or a Balor. Oh, okay, apparently not. Oh, dealing with spiders, especially with these turrets nearby, I'm not liking that. I know there's another turret nearby, there we go. Okay, take care of this Balor. Keep dodging. Fail to dodge over there. Whoa. Hello, Smokey. Yeah, maybe taking the upper route wasn't the best idea. I have chronically low health now. Okay, here's the Flamethrower at last. We've increased the number of weapons we're getting per chapter from 2 to 3, it seems. Okay, this is an automatic weapon, so tap firing it will not make it fire any faster. Oh, and we're fighting the Cyborg Colossus Mach 3 right now. That's kind of early if you ask me. Let me level up this weapon just a bit before I actually go to fight the boss. This is a little bit too early than what would be ideal personally. Okay, and this is a multi-hit weapon, of course. And just like the boomerang, I think it should be able to hit multiple targets at once. And it also works against across walls. Wonderful. You know what, I'm just gonna go directly for the boss. If I fail, I'll just edit it out and go back on screen. Alright, let's try facing the Cyborg Colossus for real. And oh, it's basically a zombie, isn't it? Okay, he does fire fireballs. Oh well, this is a bad position. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I can't get anywhere close to him. That's too risky. Ow. Okay, I can't hit his body. His weak point is... Where is his weak point? I know he should be having a weak point somewhere, and I know I did some damage to him. Oh. Come on, blade gun, where are you? I need to use the blade gun. Ow. For some reason the boomerang doesn't have any effect on him. Well, this is going south pretty fast. So I suppose the strategy is to move back and forth, try moving towards a position, and whenever he swings his mace, he'll fire 2 fireballs at your current position. What's so dangerous is how large that radius of, or how big that arcing swing's hitbox is. So yeah, boomerang is out of the question, so just use the spike blade gun. But can I survive? Nope. Do I have the lantern? Good, I have the lantern's effect. Wonderful. Oh. Can I do it with just 3 hearts? Of course, I still get hit by that attack. Every time he moves a bit closer, I feel very hesitant and I really want to move back. Oh, how did that happen? Okay, we're taken back to the boss fight again. Well, okay, I can try infinitely then, so... Okay, let's do this then. I need to get as many chainsaws or blades on screen at once so I can actually deal an enormous amount of damage before jumping up or getting above him. Ow. Of course, Callie's low invulnerability time is going to be kind of an issue in itself. Come on. Oh, phew. I thought I got hit by his hitbox. There we go. Cyborg Mach 3 has been defeated. That was definitely a step up in terms of difficulty in comparison to the Queen Bee, mainly due to his sledgehammer attack, and the fact is he can also corner you. Well, his club attack. Well then, that was Chapter 4. In this part, I collected 3 new weapons. These were the Icegun, the Flamethrower, and the Spike Gun, which is a nice utility weapon. It isn't that good against foes, but it's great for platforming. So, in the next part, I'll be covering Chapter 5. Make your own luck. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!